Hello and Happy New Year's. This is TJR, January 1st, 2023. What I'm about to do right now is something I've never done on this channel, and I think maybe I might try to do this every year. And that's take a look back at the previous year and basically make an assessment. I decided yesterday to look at every single video I ever made. I didn't watch each one in its entirety. I just glanced through my list of uploads and thought, okay, what worked in 2022? What didn't work? What videos was I the most proud of? Were there any disappointments, missteps, or surprises? And so, to my surprise, I discovered that I posted over 200 videos on this channel. And in addition to that, I posted over 50 patron videos. I started the year actually by reposting a video essay from quite a few years back. It was a video essay entitled, "What is Their Sgt. Pepper Album?" Now, I created this essay years ago. It was all about the need for music artists to create a singular masterpiece album that would stand out above all the others. And I always felt that this video never got the love that it deserved. So I wanted to see what would happen if I reposted it. And while it didn't set the internet on fire, it did gather a whole lot more views this year in 2000, or I should say last year in 2022, than it had previously in all the time it had been up there. So I was grateful that more people got to see it. And as a result, I did try this experiment a few more times to varying degrees of success. In February, I posted a video that made some people angry with me. For the first time ever, I allowed myself to be angrily reactionary on camera regarding Kanye West's very obnoxious and self-serving behavior. And in that video, I basically said enough is enough, and that we as a society have to stop rewarding his bad behavior. A few people did criticize me for it quite heavily. I won't say that criticism was undeserved, but more people actually lauded me for it as well. And we had some good discussions regarding, him as an artist versus his behavior. And I got to talk to people who do like his music quite a bit, and they were open to what I had to say, and I appreciated that. What has been interesting since February last year is that as the year continued, we would all basically watch this music artist self-destruct in real time. And basically, I guess the rest of the world decided that enough was enough too. Also, in 2022, my growing interest in vinyl led me to start posting a series of CD versus vinyl comparison videos. The reaction to this series was extremely positive, and a lot of people have asked me to keep making more. And I'm going to say right now, yes, I do intend to make more for the time being, just so long as my passion for making them doesn't wane. One of my favorite things to do on this channel each and every year is create an April Fool's Day video. In fact, sometimes I will plan these for months ahead of time. And sometimes, sadly, they will get very few views. But this year, I pretty much winged the April Fool's video. I just winged it. And it ended up getting perhaps the best reaction of any of the previous ones. It was entitled "Why I'm Done with YouTube," and so I was grateful for that. On this channel, I do sometimes step outside of the topic of music, and I might discuss a film or a TV series. I've gotten used to the fact that when I make these videos, they're not going to do as well on the channel, and I'm going to do them anyways because I want to. So, to my surprise, I was very grateful to see a video that I made about the director's cut of the 1979 film, Star Trek the Motion Picture, reach a much larger audience than I am used to seeing on this channel. So again, grateful for that. Now, one thing that didn't work in 2022 was attempting a regular news segment program on the channel. Robert and I had stopped doing the Music Worth Buying series, but I still wanted to do regular videos with him. So I suggested to Robert that we do a weekly music news segment. It seemed like a good idea at the time, since Robert was already covering music news in his blog page. And I thought, well, why not just do it here on the channel too? I told him we could discuss whatever music news interested us both, or even separately. We could just report on it. And we could also leave these videos open to doing music reviews, such as album reviews and, single track recommendations. But unfortunately, this experiment didn't work. I discovered that on YouTube, if you're going to cover music news topics, you have to be right on top of them as they happen. And our schedules often conflicted with this, and it made us come off like Johnny come lately. So I basically said to Robert, if our schedules become better aligned, we might pick up on this idea again. But in the meantime, we put the brakes on it, and we're going to work on something different instead. And so what Robert and I have planned for 2023 is we're going to go back to doing what I think the two of us do best together, and that's reviewing and recommending new albums. So this year, Robert and I are going to launch a new series called Music is Still Good. I might call it Music is Good. I'm still kind of debating on that, but we're working that out. But it will be very similar to what we did with Music Worth Buying, where we each discuss an album each week. And there'll just be a few minor tweaks to that old format. We're filming those right now, so I hope you will tune in for those. I also want to do video discussion topics with Robert as well on the channel. And I've been working on a list of topics that I think might be good for us to discuss. If you have any topics you'd like to suggest, I'm open to hearing about them. We both are. Now, this brings me to the big topic in regards to 2022 and moving forward into 2023. And that's video essays. It's one thing to do just a casual conversation video where Superfan and I are talking about something, and I enjoy those. They're fun. But I did post quite a number of what I refer to as my more serious work, which are the video essays. I did quite a few of those. These are the videos that I'm the most proud of on this channel. I put a lot of work and research into them. I try to make them visually as interesting as I can. And yet, sadly, these are the videos that sometimes receive the least amount of views. And I'm going to take a moment now to toot my horn. I want to talk about some of these videos and leave some links. I want to talk about these because I'm still very proud of them. And if you didn't get to see these in 2022, please give them a view now in 2023. First, there were two Beatles-related video essays that I did on this channel. Normally, my Beatles videos do really well here, but these two, for some reason, didn't. The first one was entitled The Beatles, the unspoken influence that no one talks about. The Beatles are an enormous influence in popular music. In this video, I explored a probable musical influence on them that I feel no one talks about. I'm not going to say what, because I want you to watch the video. Another one was entitled, What is the Best Beatles Parody? In this video, I discussed some of the best Beatle parodies ever made. I thought this was a really fun video, but again, not a lot of people saw it. So once again, if you can please check it out. Another one that I released in early January was This Song by Queen Is Not What You Think. This was an analysis of a oftentimes overlooked song by Queen off their Night at the Opera album. That video has yet to break 1,000 views. Later in the year, I released one entitled Riders on the Storm by The Doors, an exploration into darkness. In this video, I explored and analyzed both the lyrics and the music behind what I think is one of the single best songs by The Doors. This video never got past 700 views. Robert Kinsler and I collaborated on a video discussion that we did entitled Head by the Monkees, Masterpiece or Mess. In this video, we discussed the highly underrated and misunderstood film entitled Head starring the Monkees. This one also got less than 1,000 views. American Pie versus Play That Funky Music, which is better? Now, there is a lot more behind the meaning of this video than its title implies. And maybe I didn't know how to title it right, but it was the best way I felt I could title it. It's really about how we contextualize music. This video sadly got less than 400 views. Cultural appropriation. Was Elvis guilty? I released this around the time, sometime after the Elvis movie came out. In this video, I discussed the subject of musical cultural appropriation and used Elvis as an example. This video only made it past maybe 750 views, roughly. One of my personal favorites, and one that I put a lot of work and thought into, was entitled Why It's Okay to Disagree About Music. This video is about so much more than what its title suggests, and it got less than 600 views. Now, again, if you missed any of these videos in 2022, they are still here, waiting for your love and attention. I'll leave links for all of them. And if there are any topics that you would like to see either myself or Robert and I discuss as a music video essay or as a discussion video, please let me know in the comments. Who knows? Maybe I thumbnailed these videos wrong. Maybe I titled them wrong. I'm open to suggestions. I'm not above, retitling or rethumbnailing some of these videos to improve their visibility. I will say that it is disheartening to put so much work into a video essay and then see it perform poorly. But I still want to make these kinds of videos because I think they are important, and they are the videos I am most proud of. And I also think they communicate ideas that are hopefully timeless in a way that a simple unboxing video isn't. And by the way, I don't dislike making music unboxing videos. They are a lot of fun. In fact, I just posted one last night. Thank you, everybody who watched and commented. But I do want to make more serious essay videos, more in-depth analysis videos, and more serious discussion videos. And that was the year that was. That was 2022. Looking forward to 2023. I hope you are too. Looking forward to more content. I've got a lot of ideas for videos I want to make, and trying to just create better action plans to get them made. So stay tuned. As always, I would just really appreciate your support. I really appreciate the fact that so many of you watched, that you clicked like, that you clicked subscribe, that you shared these videos. Just thank you so much for doing that. It means the world. And a big thank you, of course, to the Patreon supporters for the support they give too. And that's why I make exclusive weekly videos for them. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. I want to wish you peace and prosperity in the new year. Take care. Bye-bye.